What's up, guys? It is Titus. I'm back with another video. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Good morning. And hopefully you had some limit orders set and you're still holding coins that are worth something, not coins like meme coins, because those coins are definitely taking hits. And you're still holding ETH, Bitcoin, Cardano, all those coins that are going to be major in the future and definitely going to make you gains in the long run. So we're going to look at what Bitcoin is doing, why it's doing that, and what we should prepare for next. Let's get into it. Alright, so Bitcoin's at 36.5 right now. Why is Bitcoin at 36.5? So as I told you guys other day, Bitcoin was either gonna break up or break down. It's breaking down, but not as fast as it was down here. So this is kind of a one second. Alright, I'm back. So, like I was saying, Bitcoin is fighting right now at this 36 level. It is trying to rebound, but the difference between this drop and these past drops, these drops were nice and quick. So it gave us more. We rebounded a lot quicker. The thing about this drop is we don't want to see it go diagonal and keep going down. We want it to go ahead and drop and come back up as fast as it can. But it's not doing that. It's dropping slowly. When it drops slowly, it slowly leans toward the 34, the 35 levels. It slowly leans down. It's not dropping as quick, so it's going to be a slow process coming back up. So these are the times where you accumulate whatever coin that you think is the best coin for your investment. You accumulate a lot of that. Trade a little bit if you want to. You don't have to. If you're just here for a long-term hold, just keep adding more funds to the account or to the coin that you want to get and max out on, so you be successful in the long term. So it's slowly dropping. And once we see the blue and purple cross again, then we'll possibly see a upside. But if it keeps going diagonal like this, it'll just probably go down maybe 34. I don't know how low it's gonna go, but I told you guys before that I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 22k to 23k before we hit 84k. So just remember that and just always be prepared. Cause this drop started 8:30. It is now. That was 8:30 yesterday. Okay. So we do not want to see any of these slow dips. They're not bad. They're great for accumulating, but you don't want Bitcoin to spend a lot of time down in that bottom. Because then once it spends a lot of time, it's going to start consolidating at that level. You don't want to see that. You want to see it get up out of there and get back to the higher levels. But as you can see, the chart looks, all these movements look a lot of the same. They look just like copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. So I don't know if it's going to consolidate right here at these levels or go back up. But let's see. I'll put some lines. Let's say needs to break, go through up here. Now let's look at Ether. Ether doing the same thing as Bitcoin. Ether does the same thing as Bitcoin when it's bearish. When they're bullish, they do exact opposite. Bitcoin is down, Ether runs up. When Bitcoin runs up, Ether is down. That's only during the bull run, but when they're in the bear market or bearish, they tend to follow each other. Man, I might be running out of, I might have to refill my account because I hit my limit orders several times in 88, 140. Did I hit 135? Yeah, 140 for sure. I had one at 145. So guys, you must set limit orders. If you say for example you're asleep right now, the market dip. You're asleep, you're knocked out cold, having a good, nice dream about how many Bitcoins you're gonna have in the future. And then you wake up the next morning, the market's up, let's just say 10%. And Bitcoin, you've seen a huge dip over, like, in the period of time you were sleeping, Bitcoin dipped and came back up. And now you're like, in your head, you're thinking, man, I missed the dip. Oh, it's never gonna come again. That's not true. The dip is probably gonna come again, but you would have accumulated a little bit more on that dip if you would have had limit orders. The limit orders are not necessarily like trading bots, but there is a limit. Once it hits that, it will purchase a certain amount that you set of that token or that currency. So limit orders are very good, and stop losses are very good as well, because stop losses, you don't want to lose all your money. So if you bought up here at 39 and you set a stop loss for let's just say 40,000, because it ran up, you bought at 39, it went up a little bit, went up to 41 or 45, and you set a stop loss at 40. If you didn't have set a stop loss, you'd be down a lot. You'd be down. So stop loss are definitely helpful, unless you're just holding. Just holding. Only hold strong tokens too, guys. Tokens that are scarce, have good projects behind them, have great potential behind them. Only hold coins like that. Don't hold any meme coins in any market. Especially when something's crashing, you do not want to be holding anything. It's crashing 90%. You seen what happened to Titan token. You don't want that to happen to you. Alright, so let's look at ICP. Definitely cop. ICP, like I said, the lowest I see ICP coin is like 35. Like, I think that would be its low. See, the lowest is hit is 49. And that wasn't too long ago. It was like a few minutes. Supply, slim. Helium token is another good one. HNT. They still got a lot of growth. They're hard to take down during these bear markets because the supply, what they got going on for them, their IoT mining devices. So Helium is a great investment. I'm getting me some Helium miners. They're on the way. I ordered mine kind of late, but hey, they're on the way. They'll be here eventually. But I'm probably gonna get some Helium before the halving. The halving comes up August 1st. That's in a month, basically a month and a half. So I'm definitely prepared for that. ADA. There's a lot of things you can cop during these bear markets. A lot of people aren't worried about crypto right now because Bitcoin is down a lot. It's not at 60,000 like it was before. That's when everything was running up. Everybody was searching Bitcoin. Everybody was, oh, what is this? What is this? Now that Bitcoin is down, this is the best time to be here because this is where you really maximize your gains. If Bitcoin were to run up to 65 right now, you're guaranteed at least 2x in your other altcoins. At least. I mean, not necessarily guaranteed, but it's very close to guaranteed. If you play the game right, you'll win. Don't go against the game. Don't hate the game. You gotta learn to love the game, understand how the game works, and you'll be successful. And that's pretty much it about it. It's learn about the game, understand how the charts work, understand how whales work, institutions work, how the news works. If you understand all that, there's nothing for you to be afraid of during these markets. There's nothing. Like, you won't be scared of anything. If Bitcoin dropped 90% right now, you wouldn't be scared, because you know why Bitcoin is here. You know what its potential is, and it's still going regardless of a huge drop. So I just encourage you guys to do your research. Just read up on stuff, understand the markets, understand how a lot of these things work, and you'll understand. It's very simple. See what's Bitcoin doing right here. It's fighting. Buy is a little bit stronger right now. What's oscillator? Oscillators. I know. Oscillators. Okay. Moving average is telling sell. But on the month moving average, it wasn't saying sell. It's still, I don't know. I was looking on a different, on coin stats. That's what I was looking on. And they were showing how they have different death crosses on their charts. I don't know what EMAs they have integrated onto coin stats, but for the month it was still positive. Polygon. Hmm? It says up on the week. Tether. I heard about some Tethers. I know Tethers like was a scam, called a scam a while ago, but now there's so much money into it. Like, that doesn't mean it's not a scam, but there's a lot of money into it now. A lot of people. It's easily transferable to different places. USDT is. So that's why it's kind of like in the middle, in the gray. See what CoinMarketCap has for us. Hive. Iron is broken. We're not touching a 10th. We're not touching that with a 10-foot pole. We're building it from scratch. Deep centric autonomous ecosystem built on top of multiple billion workforce industry. unspecialized employees. Okay. Tired, proprietary models. Posting something outside the fixed model of each platform isn't possible. Users have to switch providers. And build all that built up history and credibility on PayPal. If you are paying a job or task in Hive token, fees 0%. Paying in either other tokens is also possible. With a commission that is below percentage of a single PayPal transaction. I don't like PayPal. I don't use PayPal. They're weird. PayPal has been in trouble with a lot of scams, but sometimes that's the only thing you get to use. I wonder if these are real. But it's cool what they're doing. Need to see some more. They got a team. They're showing the team, so that's good. Wish they had this interactive, so we can click it and it'll zoom in and show it what it's about or something like that. ERC77. That is bad words compatible with ERC20. The Hive core is a collection of smart contracts and standards that collectively form the base of the ecosystem. It serves the same role as the backend part of centralized application, only public verifiable and governed by a set of open rules. Okay, so guys, if you want to find like early news on what's happening early, like new releases of tokens, new things that are coming out, I definitely recommend CoinMarketCap. There are several other sites, but CoinMarketCap is a good one because they show stuff very ahead of time. I would say like it's very early. The Tether risk assessment of DeFi security. Do note. Hold on, let me search this up. What was it called? It must have been DeFi code. Was it code? DeFi net test. DeFi score. I think that's what it was. Was it? It might have been this one. I'm not sure. But there's a site to where it shows the scores and how strong the networks are, how their coding is, how their marketing is. It shows, basically it breaks down how good that token actually is behind the scenes, what their team is doing. Is their team actually good? Is their code good? Is their token good? It has a good use case. They break it down. I forgot what the site was called, but I'll definitely get it for you guys so I can show it to you tonight. I'm probably gonna show it to you guys early again today. But that's pretty much it for this live stream. Tonight we'll be looking at some coins in Ethereum's ecosystem, and we will be looking at the site that I forgot the name of. So make sure you guys join the Discord down below, and have a good day. Peace.